Emelo, thank you for joining us here from Joburg. I know Joburg is fully represented. So thank you so much from Botswana. Thank you so much for being part of this training this evening. Like I said, this is part two. Last week, we covered FLP 360 settings. We covered settings and taking ownership of your FLP 360, and we also looked at contact management. Today, I want us to take it a step further. I want us to really take it a step further so that we can benefit, because we have four cities to go, and I want you to become an expert. I want you to be that FLP 360 super user so that you can step down this training to your team members. That is the essence of doing this. I am going to share my screen right now. I'm going to share my screen right now. So if you're seeing my screen, just type yes. If you're seeing my screen, type yes, so that I will know that you are with us. You are with me. I don't want to lose anybody. If you're seeing my screen, just type yes. Okay, thank you so much for confirming that. Thank you so much. So last week we covered quite a lot. I don't know how many of us, if you got the document, the setup document, if you got the setup document that I promised last week, if you got the setup document, can you just type yes, so that I'll know? A setup document that can help you properly set up FLP 360, irrespective of the phone that you are using. That was one of the aspects that we covered last week. We know we have different phones out there, different models out there, different browsers out there. So last week we looked at it in a nutshell, and there is a particular document. Okay, if you did not get it, we are going to reshare it so that you will get it, because we want you to be able at your leisure to install FLP 360, irrespective of the browser that you are using, irrespective of the phone that you are using. Also last week we covered how you can take ownership of your FLP 360, how you can take 100% ownership of your FLP 360. And the first thing that we looked at is that, okay, you sign up to FLP 360 with your ID. So signing up to FLP 360 with your ID will ensure that, yes, all your data, not someone else's data, your data will be transferred to your FLP 360 account. That's the first thing. That's the first ownership. The second ownership is how you connect your socials. So you go to your landing page, like we talked about last week. You go to your landing page, tell us your story, write your story, and from your story, you also connect your socials. So you connect your Facebook, you connect your Instagram, and you connect your Twitter. So you connect your Facebook. Like I said last week, I advise you connect your Facebook for business. You connect your Instagram, and you connect your Twitter accounts. That's the second step. Or the second way you can take full ownership of your FLP 360 account. The third way is for you to create that unique URL. So by default, your URL is your ID number.flp.com. Your ID number.flp.com. That is what your URL is by default. But I mean, you want something that will trend. You want a URL that will trend, that will suit the kind of business that you are doing or you are promoting. And I don't think numbers cannot do justice to the kind of business or the way you really want people to see you. So I advised last week that you choose a name. And create a unique URL with that. So today we are going to take it a step further. We're going to take it a step further. Now, for you to continue to manage your contacts, I said last week that you really need to know the size of your business. You really know the size of your business. You move from addressing yourself as a CEO based on the number of persons you have in your team, to getting to know the team members that make up these numbers. Because you need to know the team members that make up these numbers. And a very big, a very important population that make up your team are your non-managers. Your non-managers are an integral part of your team. And we can't talk about team management, especially at a time like this, when we are talking about growth, without talking about your non-managers. And FLP 360 has made it very, very easy for each and every one of us, whether you are a manager or a non-manager, to manage your team members, especially your non-manager business, what we call your open business. Now, if you come to report, because now we have so many global incentives, some are closing and some are about to start. So the Ego Manager is currently winding down and a new one is about to start. And we have the Global Rally and the Chairman Bonus that is running. So for all these reports, you need your open business. You need your open business. So as a forever business owner, it's important you learn how to guide. It's important you learn how to manage your open business. So the best report for that is the focus group report. So how do you get to the focus group report? If you look down on the carousels, the carousel is on my left and is actually, I think, is on your right. So if you look at it, these are the carousels. So you come to reports and you go to focus group. If you click on focus group, the report will open and voila, this is what you will see. This is what you will see. This is the best report. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best report that will help you to really, really focus on your non-managers. It will help you properly focus on your non-managers. And the filters that we have here are actually based on what you want to see. What do you really, really want to see? If you want the quick search, right? If you want us to guide you, when there's a quick search. So if you go to quick search, there are 6 reports here. There are 6 reports here that you can easily go to. The first one is your non-managers that are closest to move up. The second one are your newly enrolled team members. The third one is those that have case credits. The fourth one will show you their case credits within 4 months. So those that have case credits, but I mean within the last 2 months, they have not done any case credit. If you want to see those that are 4CC active, it's there. If you want to see those that have case credit in a particular month, but not 4CC active, and in fact, this is one of the best reports to use as when you are getting close to the end of the month. Close to the end of the month, or depending on how you structure your business. Is that close to the end of the month, or if you have the early bird incentive for your team, you want to celebrate those that are achieving their 4CC before the 15th of the month, this is one of the best reports to use. It's one of the best reports to use. So you can easily come and click any of these reports, and you run the report. And if you run the report, if there are people that are not close to 4CC, that have CCs but not 4CCs, it will show. Now you can also move from one operating country to the other, right? It's not compulsory. If you have a global business, you can move from an operating country to the other. You can choose the period. Okay, I didn't choose the period here. That is why I went to April. If I go to March here, if I go to March and run the same report, yes, you can see all these non-managers in this team, right? They did something, but they did not achieve 4 case credit. What they did is not up to 4 case credit. So it's now left for you to go back and know how to properly coach them, how to properly train them, how to properly guide them, so that at least they can achieve their 4 case credits. So if you really, really want to plan for your non-managers, you want to support your non-managers very, very well, and you want to see your business grow, you want to see your open business grow, the focus group report is your best bet. The focus group report will be your best bet. So try and explore through the filters. play around with it, play around with it. I always said, it won't change your case credit. Also, if there's any particular team member that you have in mind, if there's any particular team member that you have in mind and you want to see their result, just come here, you enter their ID number and run the reports. You can easily export these reports to Excel by clicking on this button. So you can easily export to Excel, and you take it to Excel and properly analyze the report there. Remember what I said, all these reports are meant to guide you so that you can come up with strategies that can help you to grow. So that is why the focus group report is one good report that you can use to manage your open business. Now, aside that, now this month, all our focus is on looking at those managers that are going for Eagle, those managers that are going to close their Eagle manager incentive. So there is no need for you to call the office. You are depending on Margaret. You call Margaret all the time to say, can you help me check? Can you help me check? Now you can check from the comfort of your phone. You can check from the comfort of your phone to see how many of your team members that are close to closing their Eagle manager incentive. That is, if you don't know that already. If you don't know that already. And the best report that will give you that is the incentive report. So you still go to the reports, click on reports, click on incentives. If you click on incentives, all the global incentives will open, and you just come to this. You will see the middle report here. The middle report here is the Eagle manager report. Now, if you have qualified, again, if you have qualified already, you will see this flag. There will be a flag here that this will change to yes. This will change to yes. So this is your level. Now, these are the fine details of the requirements. So you are seeing 720. Out of 720, you've achieved 3,000 plus. Now, out of the 100 cc new requirement, you've achieved 270. Now, it's important at this point to know. I want you to note this. For EMR 24, we currently have a promo that is ongoing. If you are qualified, if you are eligible for this promo, if you are eligible for this promotion, you will see this. You will see this promo notice on your FLP 360. You will see this promo notice that you can qualify with only one Eagle manager line. If the downline Eagle qualifier never qualified in any previous period. If you are not seeing this, please take note of this. If you're not seeing this, the meaning is that you are not eligible for this promotion. The meaning is that you are not eligible. It's not that you cannot qualify for Eagle, but you are not eligible for this promotion. So the meaning that your requirements for EMR qualification remains the same with your level. So the meaning is that if you are a manager, yes, you go with the core requirements, that is 720, 100, and 100 new, and 2 supervisors. If you're a senior manager, you're expected to give birth to 1 Eagle manager line. And if you are a gem manager, for all gem managers, you can qualify, the list that you can qualify will be, or you qualify as a soaring Eagle. That is the list level that you can qualify as. So once you are not saying this, so the meaning is that this promotion, you're not eligible for this promotion, but you can still qualify as an Eagle based on the standard EMR qualification. I want you to take notes of that. Now, if you really want to know how far your team members have gone with Eagle, because we just have 1 month, just this month, that is the last month for EMR. That's why I'm focusing on this. So you just come here. If you come here, you see this blue line. Anywhere you see any reports marked with blue, the meaning that you can dig in further, right? You can dig in further and you can explore that report more. So you can click on this. If you click on this, it will take you to it will open this where you can now look at your individual team members. Please, if you're still seeing my screen, just type yes. If you're still seeing my screen, type yes. If you're seeing my screen, type yes so that I'll know that you are still with me. Good, 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 good. So that you can now properly look at your team members one after the other, right? One after the other. This one is giving you their total case credits. This is giving you their new case credits. You can look at them one after the other to see how far they have gone and how far you can support them, what you can do. If there are trainings that you can do together, if there are activities that you can do together, if there are events that you can do together, because you really, the whole essence is for you to be able to plan, for you to be able to plan with your team and say, guys, how do we get more people on the boat? How do we ensure that I am not the only one that is qualifying? So that is the essence of this. And this is the time. If you've not already done this, I mean, it's never too late, because if you start it now, then once we commence EMR 2025 next month, you will be in a very, very good shape to do this month after month, so that your team members will always qualify with you. So that is how to check your EMR requirement. If you want to see the supervisors that qualified from your team, you just click this 3. So if you don't have any supervisor, this is telling you that you need 2 supervisors. Out of the 2 supervisors, you have 3. If you don't have any supervisor, if you have 1, this will show 1. If you want to know the people that are actually qualified, you click this. The same applies to all the global incentive reports that we have. This is for global rally. This is for chairman's bonus. And this is for your leadership. This is for end incentive. And this is for gem bonus. It is key as leaders that we know these reports and know where to find them on our FLP 360. Know where to find them. There's no need to continue to call the office to say, check. I want to check those that how many people I have, so that I can see if I'm through for gem manager, if I'm through, if I've made my gem manager requirements. No, just come here and check. If I go to last month and I'll click, you can see here it's showing you the number of persons. If you go to the previous month and click, it's showing you the number of persons. Like I said, the business is now, everything you need to know about your business is on your phone. So you can run with that. Now, if you want to find, last week I talked about the Reporteriza report, which can help you dig deep so that you can put faces to the numbers that you have. If you want to go further than that, if you really want to go further than that, you can click either of this report. You can click on the downline report. If you click on the downline report, it is depending on the size of your team. It will give you this, and you can also dig in further, or you can export to Excel. But please and please, if you have a very big team, like the one we are using, if you have a very big team, don't run this report, because it can crash your system, because it will take it will take a longer time. That is why I advise you go the Reporteriza way, because that is for advanced report, and it's always faster. If you want to know your downline managers, if your focus is just on managers, so just click on the downline managers, and it will show you that your downline managers, depending on the generation you want, and depending on the period that you're looking at, these filters will help you. Please and please don't ignore these filters. These filters will help you choose the period. These filters will help you choose the generation or the particular KPIs that you are looking for. These filters will help you. There are 3 filters here, and so you can combine the 3. So you can be looking for your first generation managers that have done a total CC of above 50, and that have an open business of at least, that have a new business of at least 10. So you can combine the 3 filters at the same time, and it will give you exactly what you are looking for, exactly what you're looking for. So feel free to explore that. Feel free to explore that. So that is how you can quickly check, especially this period that we are now. That's how you can quickly check on your team members to see what they have done so far, so that you will know what is left and how you can work with them as a team to ensure that you qualify, especially for the global incentives, to see that you qualify for the global incentives. Now, again, let me go back a bit, because one of the things that we want to look at today is connecting your socials. How can I connect my socials? We started it last week, but I want to dig in further. I want to dig in deeper than we did last week. Now, for you to be able to connect your socials effectively, I said, go to the landing page. I said, good, for the benefit of those that were not here last week, let me just show you where the landing page is. So you go to marketing tools, you go to shareable content, you go to landing page. Now you're not launching a page. You go to the settings. We talked about this last week. You put your beautiful picture here. Give us a short story of yourself here. Then this is where you connect your socials, guys. This is where you connect your socials. So you connect your Facebook, you connect your Instagram, and you connect your Twitter accounts. So just go to the homepage of these pages, go to the address bar, copy the address there, and put it, and just paste it here. If you do that and you save, yes, you've connected your socials. Now, but it doesn't stop there. Now, the next thing I want you to do is you come to accounts, go to contents, come to content channels. If you go to content channels, click on content channels. If you have not already subscribed, I want you to subscribe to content. You need to subscribe to content. Because no matter, our business is a global business. There is no marketing team that can provide you with all the marketing material that you need in all the languages that you want. So you must you need to learn how to subscribe to content. So, and for you to do that, you need to subscribe to content channels from different markets, from different FLP markets. So you can come here, if I type FLP North America and I click search, if I click FLP, let me see. Someone suggest a market to me, Malaysia. If I click Forever Living Malaysia and I type, you can see, voila, I have Forever Living Malaysia here. So you just click subscribe. So choose, my advice is this. If you're from an English speaking country, ask yourself, where do I want to build? Where do I want to build? So focus on those languages that you really, really cannot speak, right? Focus on those languages or markets where you want to build business, because you want to have an already made contents. You want to have them so that you can share that with those people or the people in that country where you want to build. So once you subscribe to channels, what will happen automatically is that everything that they are sharing on their socials, because we all have corporate, all the markets have corporate Facebook pages, we have corporate Instagram pages, we have corporate Twitter pages. Now some markets have corporate TikTok accounts, though FLP 360 does not support TikTok for now. So once you subscribe to the content channel of a particular market, what will happen is whatever they share or whatever is shared on their socials will come to you directly. So you don't need to go to their Facebook page online. You don't need to search from now to next year, trying to look for contents that they shared last week, or that was shared last week on their channels. No, everything will come to you. Everything will come to you. That is why connecting your socials does not end with just connecting your Facebook page. You need to come to content channels and subscribe to channels based on what you want. Based on what you want. It's important that you do this, and you can subscribe to a maximum of 15. You can subscribe to a maximum of 15. You can subscribe to a maximum of 15 channels. 15 channels. Now, once you do that, you have gone one step further towards ensuring that, yes, your FLP 360 is getting close to what you want it to be. Now, once you subscribe to these channels, I want you to come to content social stream. So how do you get to social stream? Just go to the carousel again, click on shareable content, you will see social stream. Click on social stream. So if you click on social streams, all the channels that you saw, all the markets that you subscribe to their channel, all the markets that you subscribe to their channels will appear here. Everything that is posted on their channels will appear. Everything posted on their channel will appear. You will see everything here. You can see. You will see everything. So you don't need to go to Facebook. You don't need to bother yourself to say, oh, let me go and search Facebook. Let me go and search Instagram. Let me go and search a YouTube to see what they posted. You will see it here. You'll see it. Now, what's the advantage of this? The advantage of this, ladies and gentlemen, is simple. The advantage is this. Let's say you want to share. This was shared today. This was shared today on the Forever Global HQ Instagram and Facebook pages. So if you want to share this send this to anybody, you just click on share. Just click on share, and voila, you can share it. You can share it. So this is the basic way to share, but I will advise you, don't do this. Don't do this for now. Don't do this for now till we look at the next thing that I want us to talk about. So you can easily share with your friends in these markets, and they will be shocked that you are sharing content with them, and those contents, they can relate to those contents because it's happening in their market, it's happening in their language, and it's happening in their country. So they can relate to that. So that is the advantage, and irrespective of the language. So you are not looking for a graphic artist, you are not looking for a script writer, you're not looking for anybody to help you interpret those contents, but you are sharing those content exactly the way they came, and the people that you're going to share it with will definitely understand, and they can partake in whatever you want them to be part of. So that's how you can get all these contents on your social stream. They don't come there automatically. You just have to subscribe to channels. If you subscribe to channels, that of the home office can come. That of the home office, that's the parent channel can come. But for other markets, if you want other markets, you really need to go and subscribe to their channels. Once you subscribe to their channels or their channel, definitely their content will come to you. But if you don't subscribe, if you've never subscribed, you won't see all this. It will be empty. It will be empty. Now, the next thing that you can do is, if you come to your resource library, if you check your resource library is also a very good place, because once you have content, once you have social content, the next thing will be, what do you really want to do with those beautiful videos? I talked about it in Drakensberg. Those beautiful videos you made in Drakensberg, those beautiful content you created, how do you intend to share them? How do you intend to share them? So I see a lot of people just go on Facebook, you put those pictures on Facebook, or you go on your Instagram page, you put those those pictures on your Instagram page, and you begin to struggle how to really connect these pictures and these videos to business. You are struggling because, I mean, because you are neglecting the power of FLP 360. So when you post those videos on Instagram and post those pictures, those beautiful pictures on Instagram, now you now begin to struggle with the content, the script, and how to convert it to business. Why don't you allow FLP 360 do that for you? So the first thing that you would do, like I said, I don't know whether I mentioned it last week, FLP 360 can accept, if I click this, FLP 360 can accept images directly. So if I click on this and I click on this, it will take me direct to an image. I can add the image. I can add this beautiful sapphire stone, or these beautiful gemstones or diamond, and I can put the title, right? If you look at this, if you don't know what each bar represents, just place your cursor here, and it will tell you exactly what it said. A title is the name of your content, and it helps people to know what is in that content. So this is the title, you know what it is. This is the description. How do you describe it? It said the description provides further details about what is in the content, and it's helpful to those who cannot see the content, and keep it within 200 characters or less, because you don't want to lose people. So keep it within 200 characters. I always advise, let it not be more than 100. Let it not be more than 100. Let it not be more than 100. So you keep it within 100 characters. Keep it within 100 characters, and you can go on and on. Now, this does not translate to, some people think that this translates to the number of languages. No, if I put something in English, this will, if I choose German, Bulgarian, or choose French, or I chose Danish or whatever, it will change it. No, it said add a language or languages that apply to the content. Adding language tag helps distributors to find and filter content by language. So if you have something and is in a different language, like if you have something, you have an image, like we talked about, you picked an image from the socials of a different country, and the language is French. So when you come to the language tag, always ensure that French is there. Ensure that French is there, so that when people want to search content by language, definitely they can find that content. However, if you don't put the language tag there, it will be difficult to see that content. It will be very, very difficult to see the content. So try as much as possible to make the best use of all these that we've provided, that FLP 360 have provided for us. Now, that is how to add pictures to your library. Because we are still on social, because you're adding all these things so that you can have enough resource so that when you go on Facebook, when you're sharing something on Facebook, or you're sharing on TikTok, or you're sharing on WhatsApp, you will have enough contents to share. You have enough to share. So that is why you are creating more content using the pictures, those beautiful pictures that you've made on your phone, and those beautiful videos that you have. It's key, please, it's key you note this. Now, the way you add pictures or images on FLP 360 is totally different from the way you add videos. The way you add pictures to FLP 360 is totally different from the way you add videos. Let me show us. For videos, FLP 360 does not accept videos directly. FLP 360 cannot accept, so you can't move, you can't upload a video directly from your phone to FLP 360. You can't, again, I'm repeating, you can't upload a video directly from your phone to FLP 360. Now, FLP 360 can only accept or will only accept videos. Let me click it so that you see videos from 3 different sources. 3 different sources. So it will accept videos from URLs that are from YouTube, from Vimeo, or from Wistia. Those are the three video channels or sources that are compatible to FLP 360. Again, that is know-how. You cannot, I am repeating it, you cannot upload a video directly from your FLP 360, sorry, from your phone to FLP 360. I know a lot of people have called me to say, I have this video, this powerful video I just shot. I want to have it on my FLP 360, and I am having a challenge. You cannot do that. So the first thing that you need to do is that you need to upload that video on YouTube, or you upload, or you create a Vimeo account. You create a Vimeo account. Now this is a Vimeo account. Please, if you're still seeing my screen, type yes. If you're still seeing my screen, because I'm moving from page to page. I don't want to lose. Okay, good. So this is a Vimeo account, right? This is a Vimeo account, right? So you need to go and create a Vimeo account. Create a free Vimeo account. I mean, it's free. Don't pay for anything for now. Just create a free Vimeo account, and all those beautiful videos that you have, just load them on Vimeo. Load them on Vimeo, upload them on Vimeo, and from there you can pick the URL of that video. Let me show you how to do that. You can quickly pick the URL of the video and use it. So if I go to Vimeo, let me see if I can log in so that you. So if you don't know how to log in, very, very simple to log in onto Vimeo. It's not difficult at all. It's not difficult at all. So I have some videos. This is my Vimeo account. I have some videos, quite some videos on Vimeo. So once you come here, these are videos. These are all videos. So you just come here, you copy the URL. You see, you can copy the link. So you move that link. Is that link that you now move to your FLP 360? Yes, you move the link to your FLP 360 and put the link here. And so you are putting the URL here. So this is what FLP 360 is going to recognize. FLP 360 is not going to recognize, it's not going to recognize the video directly. So you must use the URL of the video. And you go through the same process that we talked about for images, and you save. So once you do that and save, that particular content, that particular video, that particular image will be on your library. So you will see the image. This is the particular image. You will see the image like this. So anytime you want to share the image, there are 4 things that you can do with the image. You can accept it as your favorite. If you accept it as a favorite, it will move to your favorite folder. If you don't accept an image as favorite, you can't say it here. So a lot of people have said, this favorite folder, what is it all about? It's like a guide. Okay, these are my favorite videos. These are my favorite content. These are my go-to contents for recruitment. These are my go-to content for team management. These are my go-to content for XYZ, for products, for management, for product training, for whatever you want to do. So once you accept them as your favorite, definitely it will fly. Now this is for queue. If you want to push anything to your queue, If you want to push anything to your queue, you don't just want to stop, right? You don't just want to share them immediately. You want to queue them so that you can post them at the right time. This is actually when to do that. This is if you want to share immediately. And if you're tired of the content and you want something fresh, you can delete. You can delete. So these are some of the things that you can do. But before, like again, as I said, when I talked about the content channels, whatever you are getting from the content channel, whatever you have on your social stream, whatever you've uploaded, I have said this severally. Please and please do not share any content until you go through the step that we are about to go through now. And what is that all about? What is that all about? FLP 360 is one of the digital marketing platforms that's how do I put it now? Now, when you talk about when you share something on Facebook, or when you are listening to CNN, yes, when you are listening to CNN or any of these TV stations, you will see what we call a rider, and you see what we call to action button. Or when you are shopping anywhere, you see a call to action button. So FLP 360 is one of the very few digital marketing platforms that has the best, in fact, to me, the best call to action manager. The best call to action manager. But I tell you, a lot of people find it difficult to know where the call to action manager on FLP 360 is. A lot of people have called to say, how do I get to call to action manager? How do I get to create a call to action for my images? Because for all your images, all the images that you want to share, whether you want to share on WhatsApp, whether you want to share on Twitter, whether you want to share on Instagram, whether you want to share those beautiful pictures you uploaded yourself, please and please don't share any on your socials yet till you have a call to action. What do you really want people to do with that image? What? Do you want them to just clap for you? Do you want them to see that you are doing well? What do you want? What really, remember, you are the CEO of your business. So what do you really want people to do with those images that you are sharing on your socials? Yes, you've connected your Facebook. Yes, you've subscribed to content. Yes, you've uploaded those images on those beautiful images that you took, those beautiful contents that you just created. You've uploaded them on FLP 360. But ask yourself this last question. What do I really want my followers? What do I really want everybody that is going to come across this content? What do I want them to do? You have to decide. And that is the function of the call to action manager. That's the work of call to action manager. So for you to get to the call to action button, I want you to click on favorites. If you click on favorites, so where do I find favorites? So you go to the marketing tools, you click on favorites, then from there you will see this button, create new. Click on the create new icon, and it will open this. You can see what you have here is social link builder. Social link builder. Now, if you are sharing a page, because some people have called and they said, I have a page, I have an external website. I have an external website. Is it possible for me to add an external website, add a page? Yes, you can. Or if what you want to share is one of your landing pages, because there are so many landing pages that you've created, you can just come here, click on the landing, click on page. So if you click on page, and you click, you see, I just clicked on this, I just clicked on benefit of this, and this is the particular landing page. So you can share this. You can share this, right? But I want you to note that the call to action button does not support the page. it doesn't support the page, because ideally, if you built the page very well, if you really built the page very well, within that page, you were supposed to, you ought to have imputed 2 or 3 call to action buttons, like the buy now button, the join now button on the page. When we get to landing page, you will see what I'm talking about. So the page is not supported by the instant call to action button builder. It doesn't support it. It doesn't support it. Now, so that when you get to the point and you want to attach a page, please and please don't look for a call to action button, because it's not there. It's not there. Now, but when you move from page and you go to a web page, immediately you go to a web page, right? That beautiful website that you have there, right? That beautiful website that you have there, if you click on, if you copy the URL and put it here, yes, your call to action button can support it. But before you do that, you can only support it if you already have built-in call to action. But if you don't have existing call to actions, please and please, I want you to follow me. We are getting slightly technical, but I want you to follow me. So what you just need to do is come here. You are seeing this gear button. Click on manage call to action settings. Now you can see I decided to use this because if I used the other account, you will see there are so many call to actions. But this is, I guess this is where almost all of us or some of us are. This is where some of us are, and I want us to build, I want us to take time, take some 10, 15 minutes to build some call to action so that you will see how to do it. Because this is an integral part of this training, and is an aspect that I would not want you to miss. So when you come to call to action overlay, click on create new. When you click this, it will open this for you. Once you're at this point, ladies and gentlemen, now you need to wear your cap. This is where you now need to think. This is where you need to think. Ask yourself, what nickname? What is the nickname you want to call this call to action? It must be a nickname that when you remember it, you know what that call to action button is all about. You know what the call to action button is all about. So there are different things that we do in our business. Right? There are different things that we do. We do product campaign. You do recruitment campaign. Either you are recruiting for the product or you are recruiting for the business. You do product knowledge. You want to tell your story. You want to talk about the rallies. You want to talk about ego manager. Just know that I want you to know that whatever you are going to choose as a nickname, please and please know the content of that call to action. You need to know the content. If you don't know the content and you have a lot of call to actions, I tell you, you might add the wrong one when you are sending an image, and it won't be funny. It won't be funny. If you don't know how to do this, please and please get a diary. Get a diary, and as you create the call to actions, you put them down that this call to action button is for product knowledge. This call to action button is about my story. This call to action button is about XYZ product. This call to action button is about this. It will guide you. It will really guide you. So let's start. The first thing I want to say is that we want to have a call to action on somebody give us a nickname. Just give us a nickname. Just give me one nickname. Just give us a nickname, any nickname. Okay, okay, recruits. It's good. Let's say it's recruits. That's the nickname. Now, what is the call to action message? Now, this is what we call those in design, or those that are in web design. You say you need the meta description. You need the meta description of the page. It's like a rider. So if I want to recruit and you don't know what to write, I'll advise, especially for the new ones, if you really don't know what to write, I will just advise you just come to this guy. If you're still seeing my page, please type yes. If you're still seeing my page, just type yes. If you're still seeing my page, type yes, because I moved. Okay, good. So I'll just advise you come to this guy. All of us know this guy. This guy is ChatGPT. This guy is ChatGPT. So just come to ChatGPT and say, act as a direct seller and write an inspiring 75 words recruiting speech for new prospects. Make it emotional and compelling. Voila. You see, I don't want to waste time. So I don't want to start I don't want to start disturbing my brain. I don't want to start. So I just went to ChatGPT. I said, okay, ChatGPT, fine. I want you to act as a direct seller, or you can say I want you to act as a network marketer. I need an inspiring words for recruitment. So, like I said, make it short. So you can copy whatever is here. That is, please and please read it very well. If it doesn't suit what you want, just come here. You can say regenerate. It will give you, if you want something shorter, if you want something. So let me copy this. So you can continue to ask ChatGPT to do that for you till you get exactly what you are looking for. Till you get exactly what you're looking for. So I come back to the page that we are building, the call to action button. I come back here. Remember what the tag is recruiter. So I come and paste this here. Now the button, the button text is what people will see. When you add this video, or when you add, that's the call to action text. So since it's recruit, the right text will be join now, or join us. Now, once you put the text, please, I want you to pay attention to this next step. This next step is also a way of taking ownership of your business. Please and please don't complete this action without taking ownership of this next step. That is the URL. Now, this must be your join link. I didn't say anybody's join. It must be your join link. It doesn't come by default. You have to put it. And how do you get that? So let me go back to, you can go to SA. You guys are also on Titan. So it's easier for the Titan market. So you can come here. So you go to dashboard. You go to dashboard, you go to link builder. Please, if you're still following, type yes. Things are getting slightly technical. But don't worry, they are very, very good. They are very, very simple steps. So you go to link builder, right? This is a different training entirely, but we need to do this. So that you know exactly. I don't want you to miss it. So you come here, you create. So what do you want? What do you want this link that you are building to come with? Do you want it to come with email? Do you want it to your email? Do you want it to come with your phone? If you want both, you leave this like this. If you don't want, you can, if it's just your phone number you want to come with, you can click this. You can leave the phone number, but if you want it to come with both your email and phone, so you create the link. The language is English. You go to continue. So we can, what the kind of link that you want to build? Remember, is join now. So it's our join now page that we are going to. So you say join now. You click on this. You continue. And this is the link, ladies and gentlemen, this is the link that you need to copy. This is the link that you need to copy. So you take this link, you copy this link and come back here. This is the link that you, please and please, this is your unique join link. This is your link. This is no other person's link. This is your link. This is your join link. And you, before you save, before I miss it. Now, I want you to add an image. I want you to add an image. You are saying recruits. So go online and look at a beautiful image that will talk about recruitment. Or you can also, since you're asking them to join you, if it's a beautiful picture of you and your team, you can add. So you just come here and click on this. Let me still continue to use the diamond that I'm using. And I add this image here. Now, this is how I want you to look at the preview. This is what it's turning up to. This is what we are building. I don't want you to lose sight of it. So this is the preview. This is what we are building. This is our call to action. So you come here and you save it. Now, once you save, you can go back. If you go back, now you can see you have a beautiful call to action. You have a beautiful call to action that anytime you are sending anything, anytime you are sending any picture, so you are sharing the image of the global rally, right? In next week, we will all be, I think from this weekend, we'll be in India, right? We'll be in India, and you have those beautiful pictures. Before you share those beautiful pictures, just pause. Don't be in a hurry to share. Don't be in a hurry to share. Just pause, transfer everything to FLP 360, and use this call to action overlay. Use the call to action overlay to get business from that video that you are sharing. To get business from that video you are sharing. Now, let me go back to, see, you can create as many call to action overlay as possible. But like I said earlier, the most important thing for you to remember is that when you hear recruits, anytime you hear recruits, remember that the link that is here is your join link. Don't miss it. Anytime you choose, because what you are going to see is recruits. Let's create another one. Let's create another one. I want you to understand what I'm talking about. Okay, let's call this next one product campaign. Let's call this product campaign. And we can still go back to I'm doing this for the young ones. So you don't know what to write. Let's assume you don't know what to write, and you don't want to waste your time. You just want to be fast. You want to create something unique for yourself. I'm asking ChatGPT to act as a salesperson and write an inspiring and emotion. I always love the word emotion, emotional and persuading pitch for customers to buy Forever Living products. Not more than 50 words. Okay, I don't, so unlock the secrets, secret to radiant health and beauty. Look, but I don't like this. I want something. Okay, good. This is slightly better for me. So you copy that same, and come here, product campaign, you just put it here. So because it's product, the text is not going to be join now. The text is going to be buy now. Buy now. I want you to take note of that. So it's not going to be join now, it's going to be buy now. So, but you go back to your link builder. You go back to your link builder. You come back here. I'm going to go faster now because we already know what to do. So which type of link? Now, because it's the entire product, right? I'm not talking about a particular product. If you are promoting a particular product or a particular category, please and please don't create the link for your entire shop. Don't create a link for your entire store. Just create the link for a particular category or create the link for a particular product. But since I'm talking about an array of our products, so I'm going to create a link for the shop. I'm creating a link for the shop. So I just copied the shop link. That is my shop link. I want you to take note of that. I just copied my shop link and I'm adding it here. Oh, I didn't add the image. Guys, you can just add any image of choice there, because I want us to close exactly. We have a few minutes to go, so that I don't want to overload us. Now we have these two call to action buttons. Like I said, you can create as many call to action overlay as possible. You can create as many as possible. Don't just, you can create per products. You can create call to action per product. You can create call to action for stress management. You can create call to action for so many things, so that as you are, the most important thing is for you to remember what the call to action, what the nickname is, and what the button is all about. These two things are important, because you don't want to be talking about recruitment and you are sending a product link. You don't want to be talking about my story and you are sending something else. So you can create as many call to action overlays as possible. Now, but how do you use it? How do you use it? I want you to see how to use it. How do I use this? Now, I'll go back to that beautiful video. I'll go back to that beautiful video. Now, let's say this is the video I want to share, right? Now, before now, if I click this, I don't know how many of us observed when I clicked this earlier, this wasn't there. This include a call to action overlay wasn't there because I never had one. But now that we've built some call to actions, so we can now choose. You see, you can see the names are what you see. There is no, you're not seeing the description. You're just seeing the name, the nicknames that you chose. That is why it's important that you must know what those nicknames represent. You must know what those nicknames represent. Because at this point, what you just have to do is, okay, this is a video of a rally. So what do I want people to do? I don't want them to buy product. I want them to, either I want to recruit them, or I want them to learn more. Learn more. So if it's learn more, so I can add a URL that talks about the event. Is it that talks about the event, or that talks about our lifestyle in Forever? So you just click on the URL, and you create the link. So you can share on Facebook, you can share on LinkedIn, you can share on Twitter, or you can also copy the link. If I copy this link, I just copied the link now. I just copied it. I can easily move this link. I can easily move this link and share it anywhere. I can share it on my WhatsApp. I can share it anywhere. I can send it to anybody. I can send it to anybody. It will open, and if they open it, right, they will see that call to action button there. They will see the call to action button, and that is the best way, ladies and gentlemen, that is the best way to share any image using FLP 360. That is the way to share any video using FLP 360. I am repeating this, don't share any image going forward after today. Don't post anything on Facebook, don't post anything on Instagram, don't post anything on any of your socials without a call to action. Without a call to action. What do you want your followers to do with those videos? What do you want your followers to do with those images? That is where the business is. That is where the business is. So you need to guide and direct them on what to do. You need to guide and direct them on what to do. So that is how you can connect your socials. That is how you can take ownership of your FLP 360. That is how you can get content from other markets. And that is how those contents you got from other markets, you can share it with the world with a call to action overlay. So that is where we are going to end our training for today. If there are questions, let me take questions. If there are questions, I don't want to overload us. Please and please, the whole essence of this is for you to go and use it. The whole essence of this is for you to use it. You must know how to use. Look, I've also talked a little now about how to use ChatGPT, how AI can help you. How can we begin to incorporate AI into what we are doing? So you can't continue to sit back and say, yes, we are old school. We don't even use internet, not talk about AI. We have moved from internet, now we on AI. So we need, as business people we need to begin to incorporate all these tools in our business. You need to begin to incorporate it in our business. If you have any question, because we are closing the next few minutes, if you have any question, just feel free to ask before we close. I don't want to overload us. Please take time to go through these trainings. Take time to go through these trainings. The whole essence is for you to take 100% ownership. Take 100% ownership of your business. We'll continue to try our best. Continue to try our best to ensure that we teach you to the best of our abilities so that you can also teach your team and grow. You can teach your team and grow. Okay, if we don't have any question, I'm trying to see if there are questions. Can I connect my business pages for the socials? Yes. It's better, like I said last week, it's better you connect your Facebook for business. It's better you look professional. It's better you look professional. So don't I try to separate your personal life. Your personal Facebook page should be different from your business page. Should be different from your business page. Unless you want to use it to recruit, you can. But I prefer you use your Facebook for business. What's the maximum minute for the video that is acceptable? I mean, it can accept anything, but you don't want to bore people. So I prefer short videos, very short videos, 2 minutes video. I mean, 2 minutes video is okay. Don't give people a movie to watch, eh? Don't give them a movie to watch. Just few minutes. It's okay. I've been struggling to log in for the past 2 days. What might be the first thing you need to check is your internet. Check your internet, and if you're still having issues, just let the marketing team know. Let the marketing team know so that they will know how to support you. Ensure you have your password. Ensure you have your password, and ensure you have your password. Ensure that your internet is correct, and ensure that you also check your email, because a mail will be sent to you. And I'm trying to see if we have more questions. If we have more questions. Okay, guys, I want to sincerely, I want to encourage us. How do I make sure that the call to action reach to specific people? Yeah, that is a different training altogether, because we're going to look at segmentation. So how do I really, it's all about targeting. It's all about targeting. If you want to, if you're building a call to action and your target is a different market, a particular market, from the word go, you have to define it. You have to define the language. And when we get to promotion, you also need to know how to target a particular race, a particular country, a particular a person. So that is on targeting. That's a different training altogether. We need more training like this. It will be helpful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. Now, a lot is going to happen to FLP 360. I want everybody, if you're a forever business owner, pay attention to FLP 360. You cannot afford not to pay attention to FLP 360, because we are in an era in forever where FLP 360 is the in thing. FLP 360 is the in thing. You cannot afford. At this point in the history of forever, you cannot afford not to know about FLP 360, because soonest the pressure is going to be on you as a leader. The pressure will really, really be on you as a leader, because your team members are going to put you under serious pressure to ensure that they know about FLP 360. So please find time to join these trainings. Encourage your team members to join these trainings, because something big is about to happen. Are we going to get training on that? Call to action, reaching other countries. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. So soon, I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Okay, once again, the time is almost up. I want to thank each and every one of us for being part of this training today. Please go through the trainings. I know it's recorded. Go through the trainings. I know we are live. Go through these trainings. Please, they are going to help. They are going to help you. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. I want to thank Oni once again for giving me this opportunity to do this with us. Let's continue to work, and let's continue to use technology to grow. Put everything that you've learned tonight to practice. So once again, thank you for being part of this training. And like we said in Drakensburg, Kenako, it's time to grow. It's time to grow. So